Howdy, howdy. It's Fix It with Fran, where I talk about all things faith, family, food, and fun. I'm coming with another quick little recording for what will probably end up being a What's Growing Wednesday video. But I wanted to show y'all these. I got this lovely plant here to my left today at Home Depot. I did go and return a plant that was not happy in my growing environment. Wasn't a bad breakup. We just decided to go separate ways. He went with the store and I went with a new plant. So this one I got a while ago, and I actually got it from, from Lowe's. I noticed this one today that was much bigger and much fuller. And at first I thought it was the same size. And I was like, wow, that looks so much better than the one I got at Lowe's. But it's actually a different size pot. I probably could look at the tag and see. I just watered it, so I'm trying not to make too much of a mess. So this larger pot is a 2.84 liter. I have to look up the quarts to see that measurement. While this pot does not even have, it's a 1.25 quart. So for those using the metric system, but you can just look at it and kind of see the literal spatial difference between the two, where, let's see, trying to do this and hold the phone, that never works well. This one is a smaller pot, but still both of the plants were very full. So I was really happy about that, but I got it. Whoop, Lord, thank you God, I didn't want that to fall. This baby bunny bells is another Tradescantia plant that was different from the ones that I've shown y'all already. It has a really solid green top side, a really purple underside, and the leaves are actually kind of like furry to the touch. It almost feels like a stuffed animal. So when I saw it, I just love greenery sometimes. And what I'm working on, I'll have to turn around and show y'all where I'm trying to put some plants in this living room space. I'm in the living room, so if you hear an echo, it's because we have really high ceilings in this room in here. But let's finish my little admiration of these plants at first. This one of the two that I saw today at the Home Depot that's over by me here in New Orleans East, I was just impressed because I hadn't seen. This was the only one that was at the Lowe's that day, so I couldn't leave it. As much as I do know that I'm able to grow and really propagate and enjoy my Tradescantias, and I just like growing them, one. Two, I knew that it may do well because it likes medium light, and for the space where I'm trying to put some plants, I thought it could be a good fit. Now this one today, like I said, I was returning some other plants that didn't do well and just following up with that plant guarantee. I knew that I liked this one. This one had actually been sitting in the kitchen on top of one of my AeroGarden farm units. But just so you know, I did follow up and do that return. I can't remember if this one had a tag or not, but when I got home, I saw that it didn't. But there were two of them at the store today that were this larger pot size, and the other one might have had a tag, or maybe it fell off when I was walking to the car, or it could be in the car right now. I don't even know. But the important thing is, I am glad to have found another one. I am glad to have found one that was so full and lush. I just watered it because it seemed like it was a little droopy. When I touched the soil, it wasn't moist. It wasn't drenched or like waterlogged like sometimes the plants can be when you get them from the big box stores. This one I hadn't watered since I initially found it because it was really waterlogged and had a lot of yellowing leaves, because that's often a sign of overwatering, like you see right here. So this is the first time it's probably been watered in the week that I've had it, week and some change. But yeah, let me show you the space that I'm trying to put some plants at, which was actually my husband's idea. So this little ledge here is where I want to put some plants. And you'll see we have these really high ceilings, like I was mentioning, and these windows here where light will be coming in. So I go back and forth. I need to bring my light meter out here to see if this is really like high light or medium light, but there's a ledge up there that has actual like shelf space. You can see it a little bit better from above, where I could put some plants. And my husband one day was like, yeah, you should sit some plants up there. Not only should you sit plants up there, but you should put plants on top of the wet bar too. And I was like, really? Like, you want plants that many places? Like, I think it would look nice. So I'd like to have something that's kind of a trailing variety. I don't know if I really want to have like a plant that sits on this corner, a plant that sits on that corner, and let them kind of grow towards one another. filling some of this space. I don't know. I'm just still trying to think it out, fill it out. But that is the goal with getting a lot of these different plants, is to find something or some things that will be happy up there. I don't necessarily want things to grow down too low. So at one point I thought about maybe putting some orchids up there, but then I want it to be where, you know, I'm able to access things as I need to for watering and stuff like that. So I'm gonna figure it out, but that's what's growing on this Wednesday. Let's go back. So yeah, just wanted to show you these. I'd never heard of the baby bunny bells or bellies, but I guess it's called that because, like I said, it has a little bit of like furriness to it, and it's furriness on the underside, like bellies. This had a little bit of sentimental or nostalgia for me because I grew up in North Carolina having bunnies, believe it or not. I also laughed, and it made me think of Monica, because if I haven't posted the video yet, maybe I'll try to stitch it in with this one if I get to that sophisticated level of editing. But here at our home, we have some bunnies that visit our backyard. And another piece to that is that I shared a picture once of Monica on my Facebook, and there's a song by Patti LaBelle that's, what is it, like Somebody Loves You or something, or at least that's what the chorus says. And I changed that whenever she was little, and I would sing a song to her that was like Some Bunny Loves You, and I got her a little bunny rabbit because, again, I had bunny rabbits when I was little, and I also had a stuffed bunny, so I wanted her to have a stuffed bunny. And one day I found it after we were doing something at the old house, and I picked her up from daycare and gave it to her, and she just hugged the bunny like she was so happy that I found it. So all of that context added, I really wanted to have these plants because I do love the bunnies. And one of these days, I don't think I've caught the bunnies in the backyard on film. I'll try to get a recording of them so you can see them. Hopefully I don't interact with them when I start putting my crops outside in my raised beds, because my fear is somewhat that they might come and try to eat my salad greens. So we're going to try to do some raised buckets and see if we can deter them that way. But I've been saying that a lot. I just wanted to show y'all, and yes, these exotic angel plants from Costa Farms. I like them. I think they grow pretty well for me. And since these came from this one Lowe's, this one Home Depot, if I have any issues with them, I will definitely be following up with that plant guarantee. So if you see them in your stores, check them out. These baby bunny bellies. Thanks for watching.